If you'd like to start us off, please.
Good evening.
Changing the scoreline is not a true reflection of the game because you had chances, plenty of chances to score. How did you see it?
Yes, definitely not the way we wanted to end the season at home. The aim was clear to end on a high after the last result against Brentford in the derby. Of course, we wanted to keep the momentum and to give the fans different score, different result. Last game of the season, and thank them from their incredible support throughout the season. As you mentioned, it was a game clear that we were not clinical at all, and we were not ruthless. The chances that they created in some of them, they punished. Of course, they had other chances too, but first half we had enough to have a different result, not be losing at half time. Second half, a moment that you were reacting even from the bench to try to put some fresh legs inside and change some of the profile of the players. We gave away a penalties. We were too naive in that moment and killed a little bit our hopes in that moment of the game. Even so, the players, they fought until the end, but it was much more difficult. That type of moments in certain areas of the pitch, like the 18-yard box, you have to be much more careful to don't give that type of chances for them to take advantage from the moment, like Gundogan took in that situation. Overall, we did create, I agree with you, the chances to get different result, more possession, more control of the game from City. We tried the second half to give some steps forward, to try to be more aggressive in our pressure. In some moments we did it, other moments was not possible. But the reality that the result, I'm not saying that City didn't deserve to win. I'm not saying that, but probably the result should be different if you are clinical and ruthless in front of the goal.
Jack?
Marco, 11 players finished, and you said you wanted to finish in the top 10. How would you reflect on the season as a whole? It's been very positive.
Definitely, it was a great season. Hurts a little bit, as I have to say, to don't finish on the top half of the table where we were the majority of the time throughout the season. But looking for all the pictures, as you asked me, firstly, of course, in a historic club like Fulham Football Club, to be able to break the record daily points from the club, I think speaks about ourselves and the season so far. In the future, and that's to be next season straight away, if someone wants to break these daily points, they are going to talk about this season, the 24-25th season. And that is the one of the most important points of the season, because it's, for many reasons, the club never ever achieved before, and this group is like a statement from ourselves that we achieve it. To be able in the final moments of the season, last games of the season, to arrive in decisive moments and to be until the last few weeks competing for some of the possible European spots as well, speaks about ourselves. To arrive again in quarters final, the FA Cup quarters final is another thing. Of course, I want more. I'm really ambition. Looks, I'm never satisfied, but it's just the way I deal with it. I have to really to say that the season was a great one from the football club. Every time you are improving, you have to look for it as a successful one and as a progress. And this season was clear a progress and improvement from the last one. The way you rebuild the squad, the way we lost 3-4 key players from our 11, and we rebuild the squad. And to be honest, in the best moments of the season, when you play at our best level, it was very difficult to play against us. I think we gave the fans some incredible performance, some incredible results too. The aim has to be more consistent, but what we want, all the clubs they want, and you are competing in the best competition and the most difficult competition in the world, and you have to be more consistent, because if you are going to be, for sure you are going to finish in a different positions on the table and to get much more points. About next season, one of the main things I already told the players, of course, as always, the summer is going to be crucial and all that stuff. We have to analyze why in that decisive moments you are not able to give that step forward. Up to me to analyze, and of course to make the people to understand why and to move forward from that. And next season, I already said with the players in the dressing room, that the aim has to be to beat the 54 points is the first target is already set from ourselves, and depending from many aspects, it's not just to speak about it, it's not just to set in terms of words. Of course, we have to show that on the pitch, and the next summer is going to be crucial to prepare ourselves for that.
Marco, given the way you've just spoken, there's been some speculation about you. Sounds like you very much expect.
No, I don't. I'm not here to talk about speculation. Speculation is always there, because if the football club where you are and the players they perform well, normally they are going to speak about the manager, about the players too. I think it's part of the business. It's not something that I can control, and if I cannot control, I don't lose any time to talk about it and to waste energy with that.
But given what you've said, you do expect to be here.
Of course, I'm under contract with the club, and of course, I'm been planning with the board from last January. The next season is everything on track, and the plan is there. Is now we have hard working during the next 2 months to prepare well the season as better as you can. And of course, if I'm under contract with the club and if I'm planning with the club the next season, of course, I expect to be here.
Any further questions? Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. See you. Have a good holidays. Okay. Thank you very much.
See you.